Hello, second time live. It's Bintang Fridays episode 2. Just give me a second while I jump in and share this to Instagram. One moment. All right, there we go. Live on Instagram too, and actually live on LinkedIn for the first time. I used to work in a more, I guess, a professional environment about 8 years ago at a steelworks. I know LinkedIn's a very professional environment, so I don't know how having a beer is going to go on LinkedIn, but it might be a bit refreshing for that space as well. But exciting to be back on, and happy long weekend to everyone as well. I know it's going to be a busy long weekend for me. I'm actually packing my house up at the moment and having a move. So it's been a bit stressful this week, which I know anyone knows what moving's like. But the topic today is the best time to start digital marketing for your business. I've got a lot of topics over the next few weeks to discuss, and most of what we'll discuss here is like related to service-based businesses. I do have a lot of e-commerce clients as well, but most of what I'll discuss here is service-based businesses, and a lot of those clients I have at the moment are trade businesses and how I'm helping them. So when speaking to potential clients or just people in general, like this is a question I get a lot. And I guess the common signs that you need digital marketing, the first one, which is the obvious one, is, you want or need more work. I've definitely had conversations with older tradesmen who have done word of mouth their whole life and they don't need any more work. They're not looking for extra cash. And I straight away say congratulations and don't worry about what we're doing then. I think what it comes down to and what I'm seeing in the client base is it's people who are hungry to grow their business to multiple people, larger staff base, and really getting their name out there and growing quite a dominant force. Another one I see all the time is like someone sees their competitors dominating online spaces and they're like, oh, how are they doing that? And then they end up in a conversation with me. And the funny one, which I know if I started a business again, I think it's great for people getting started because you don't have that word of mouth. Like you're subcontracting to like have other work apart from just your own work. You might even have a job on the side. So that's actually a time where digital marketing can really help your business like get some awareness, whether it's Facebook ads or Meta or whether it's Google. I like starting with Google because people are looking for services. But at the end of the day, we do both and both are effective. And in the lifetime of someone's business as well, it's very common for them to use both. And look, the truth is with digital marketing, you can get results almost straight away when it's done correctly. I think the challenge is that a lot of people try it themselves and then they come and say, oh, it doesn't work. But there's a few factors, like do you have a good website where people are coming to visit? Like if you think logically about it, even if you advertise and get someone to your website, the website is the convincing fact of whether they pick up the phone and give you a call or put in a contact form. So you really have to get that side of it right as well. And of course, like how to use the platforms. They're intimidating platforms. Google's an intimidating platform, even more so than Facebook ads. The truth is digital marketing gets better over time. There's multiple reasons for this. That's optimizing of keywords. Initially, you get advertised for everything, things you shouldn't get advertised as well, and then the platforms figure out what's working and what's better. So it does get better over time, but with a good digital marketing agency, you'll get results almost straight away. And I sort of like starting to working with service-based businesses now, because service-based businesses, it's not like a startup that's an idea that isn't tested, because you want to have a proven product or service. But if you're a plumber, there's been plumbers for who knows how long. Or if you're a fencer or a builder or any of these trades, like you've got a proven service. So the great thing about that is that it works every time. And the hard thing about, for instance, e-commerce and product-based businesses is does the market want your product? You might have gone away and created this beautiful product and it for whatever reason isn't resonating. People don't want it. And the failure in the business might be because of the product, or it might be because of a crappy website as well. That's something I've definitely known in the e-com space, is like the clients that succeed are the ones with great products, great websites, and they're always tweaking and fixing those things. And like, we're good at what we do and we're confident with what we do. That's why we have great guarantees as well. But at least when we advertise for a service-based business, we create the website, we advertise to it. It's all, we control it from start to finish, and then the business owner just gets the phone calls. I guess that we don't control it from start to finish, because the business owner's still got to pick up the phone, take the phone calls, and I guess go see the job. But most people who contact us are ready to do that, and they're hungry for more work. Another time that's ideal to start, look, you have to have steady cash flow in the budget to support marketing efforts. And yeah, you've got to be ready to scale beyond organic growth. So cash flow wise, you can start digital marketing even with our services as low as $2,100 a month. Now, the reason I say that is, like, we say at least $1,500 in advertising. Our fees, we charge a setup fee plus then a monthly fee on top of that. But it's a very low monthly fee because we want basically to get a great ROI for the client. And the thing with this is that, yeah, like if you're spending $2,100 a month, you want to be getting $10,000 worth of work back, or 20. And I can give examples, like we've got commercial clients that come in and they get $100,000 jobs. A lot of trade clients, it might be a $2,000 job here, $5,000 or $10,000. That's the great thing about the industry. And once again, a lot of established trades, business owners, they're happy with the word of mouth, but the people that work with us are the ones that are hungry to grow the business, grow the staff, and everything involved in that. All right, I'll take a second and I'll slow down and actually have a sip. Actually, I better check I'm not used to these channels. Like if anyone's asking questions or even, this software I'm using, well, here we go. We might have something in the chat. Tim, good to see you, bro. A long time no see in person. We'll have to hang out again soon. All right. I've got some notes here as well. Yeah, Tim, famous on maths. Yeah, a few people might recognize him, but it was great to see such a good mate and good friend go on maths. And of course, he wasn't the villain at all, because he's never going to be the villain. So nice guy, Tim. Josh, how are you, mate? Good to see you. We'll have to catch up soon. I'm actually in Wollongong on the weekend. So I might see you down there. All right. So now, what businesses often think. So when I speak to business owners, they either think digital marketing is like a silver bullet, some magic bullet that's going to solve all the answers, or they think it's a scam. Now, the scam side of it sucks, because that's because of all the shitty actors in our space, and you probably have your feeds full of like all ads related to that. It's hard as an agency owner because you have to do some of this crap to get people in. But that's why I'm sort of doing these lives and putting more content out there, because you want to build that relationship with people where they don't have to deal with the crappy actors. The other thing too is having great guarantees. Like basically, if our marketing doesn't work, we give you back our fee completely. So I guess that's the way we avoid the scam. But there's a lot of bad actors out there. And the magic bullet, look, it works because that's how Google makes billions of dollars. That's how Meta makes billions of dollars. If it didn't work, they wouldn't make billions of dollars because people wouldn't give them money every day to advertise. Like if you're seeing ads out there for your service, it's because it works. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep paying these advertising platforms. And as far as return on investment, well, it very much depends on your service. We're always trying to get people at least a 5 times ROI, but anywhere between 5 and 20x. Now, look, we work with commercial clients where they might get a $120,000 job. So, of course, that's not all profit. The profit's at the top end, but there's still massive return on that marketing. And they also think down the line, like all the potential leads for the future. Of course, if you do a good job, you get a good review. I guess the big commercial spaces, it's a lot to do with then they tell someone about you as well. So it's all these snowball effects as they move on. And yeah, the smaller jobs as well. Like at the end of the day, we are regularly in contact with our clients to say, hey, is it working? Like what's working? Were the calls good? How many of the calls were good? How many were bad? What are they asking for? Like these are all things we optimize over time. But yeah, 5 to 20x sort of return is what we're aiming for in what we're aiming for, and it can be different industry to industry. So if you have a certain industry, reach out to me and I'll answer that question about it. There's also times where people just like they're not ready to advertise for whatever reason. I spoke to a very nice business owner the other day, and he had other goals for the first half of the year. He didn't want to spend $2,000 a month on advertising. He had a job on the side as well, and it wasn't his goal to focus on his business. So these aren't the times. I mentioned as well, I've spoken to often older business owners who are very happy with the word of mouth jobs that they're getting. We're here to fill a problem, and the problem is someone doesn't have enough work, or someone doesn't have enough customers through the door, or they need to get that going. That's when people come to us. Or the ones that we often see are people who are hungry to dominate the market. They see their competitors doing these things and they want to do it. They want to get bigger market share. They want to grow to 20 guys, 30 guys, 40 guys. Yeah, that's what they're looking for. I guess the other thing is like, don't wait until your business is perfect to start this. It's always possible to turn off, I guess, at the end of the day. Like if you're having growing problems and there's too much work and then you've got to turn off the ads, that's better than not having enough work. That's when you go, oh, I need guys, I need more laborers, I need more, I need more people in my industry to help out. I need to hire people at the end of the day. There's never a perfect time. It's like there's never a perfect time to start a business. There's never a perfect time to have a family. There's never a perfect time in life, let's be honest. So, that's sort of where it can be. I wouldn't suggest waiting unless, you're using the money for something else. And look, digital marketing too, it's essential if you're going to compete in today's landscape as well, because obviously things are getting more digital. And I often get people saying it's only for like established businesses, but as I said before, like if I was starting a business again, I would straight away use digital marketing because I don't have the word of mouth advertisement. I don't have those people through the door. Like it's for businesses of all sizes. And the great thing is too, with services like ours, like we can provide a massive business corporate level service to the guys straight away. And what I mean by that is the best websites and landing pages, the best ads. It's exactly what we're doing for the top guys. They might pay a bit more because they spend more on ad spend, but it's exactly what we're doing for them as well. And as I mentioned, like I've got a note here, how much budget to get started. Probably $1,500 in ads per month on ad spend before our fees is what I'd suggest. So if you're not looking to spend $2,000 a month on a bit over $2,000 a month on ads, then it's probably on services and ads, it's probably something that you need to postpone. But like I said, the ROI on that is for all our clients worthwhile. That's why they stay with us. And if you're going to try it yourself, I would say, great. I'm going to have things on here that are actually going to help people try it themselves. So they're welcome. But it does take years to learn. You need to have a strategy. The tracking is the hardest part. So if you're a computer programmer, that's when you're actually okay, but you've got to set up tracking code in the back of websites to actually track conversions. How many phone calls you're getting, how many leads you're getting on the forms. And an agency often can help you have realistic expectations for what you're going to get. Well, actually, bad actors can give you really bad expectations as well. So I sort of actually, that's the good thing about being live. I'm going to take that back. You want people to be honest and transparent with you, and that's what you're looking for. If you're going to someone and they're promising the world, they're promising you'll make 100 grand in the first month or $500,000 or everything else, it's very unlikely that that's the case unless you're already a big business. Now, we work with big business at the moment, 20 employees, and yeah, of course, they can make incredible money because they have the ability to do so. But that's why they work with us. I'm running out of things to talk about, but let me check the chat again, and I'm going to make this short today. Josh, definitely. Awesome, mate. I look forward to catching up. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you, guys. That is episode 2. The episodes will keep coming every Friday. We're going to do midweek episodes as well, especially once I'm not moving in this house as much. But you have a great long weekend. Happy Australia Day, and speak soon.